My parents got divorced when I was a lot younger than I am now. I was going to be taken by my father and my little sister, Shizuka, by our mother. Take care.
I don't wanna. I wanna be with you.
Don't complain too much. I got along well with my sister, who was 1 year younger than me. She always had a weak body and was sticking right behind me anywhere that I went. But maybe it was also my fault because she was always weak and I was always overprotective of her. Take care of your health.
I want you to come with me.
But if I do that, then Dad will be left alone.
I want to be with Daddy too.
If we could do that, then they wouldn't have gotten a divorce.
But I don't wanna. I want to be with my brother forever.
Me too, but...
But even though I'm asking this much, you can't say yes?
It's not that I can't say yes, it's impossible.
But why?
Because we're still kids.
Well then, when we become adults, can we be together?
I don't know about that.
When we become adults, will you be with me?
When Shizuka became like this, that was the only time she was strong. And so, I said a few words to calm her down. If I feel the same way as you at that time, then maybe.
Then it's a promise.
Yeah, I promise.
Then I can wait. I can wait until I get to be with you again someday.
You're a good girl. It was a really immature promise, but at the time, it was everything to us.
See you, Rintaro. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Rintaro?
What's the matter?
See you again.
Yeah, someday. And so, my little sister left the house along with my mother. From there, almost 10 years flew by. On that day at school, something was wrong. It felt like there was a commotion. Everybody was making a big deal, almost like there was a festival. Did something happen? Huh? Do you still not know, Rintaro? Like I said, what is it? A new transfer student came today. No, they didn't. What are you saying? Not our class. In the freshman classroom. Oh, that's so. Yeah, and about that. Apparently that girl is super cute. I see. What do you mean I see? You always have the worst reactions when it comes to things like this. Well, I guess I do. You sad little boy. Why is that the response? Is there any young guy out there who doesn't have any interest in a cute girl our age? It's not that I'm not interested, it's just that... Just that what? She's completely unrelated to me, so it doesn't make me interested. What do you mean, dreams? Listen, in times like this, in RomCom mangas and movies, sometimes a transfer student is a long-lost childhood friend. Or actually, the beautiful girl that you saved the other day, or actually, your long-lost little sister and...
Big brother!
Yeah, that's right. And then they call out for their big brother. I'm a big brother?
Who are you?
Exactly. Wait, you're the new transfer student everyone's talking about.
Yes, I finally found you.
Who are you? I tilted my neck. It was true. She really was a beautiful girl that everybody would cause a commotion about. However, I didn't know anybody like this in my world.
What, have you already forgotten about me?
Are you sure you haven't mistaken me for the wrong person?
No, I haven't made a mistake. You're Rintaro, my big brother, aren't you?
I'm not your big brother. But you're not wrong that I'm Rintaro.
Why would you say such a mean thing? Even though you promised me when we became adults we would be together forever, and because of that promise, no matter how lonely or sad I got, I was able to hold on.
What?
Did you already forget about the promise we had?
You were having a beautiful girl like this calling you her big brother, and on top of that, you had promised a future with her. Is that what's going on? No. What is that supposed to mean? Basically, you always knew that you were on the winning side, so you were just making fun of all of us on the inside. Well, if you had a wife-to-be that was pretty, of course you wouldn't have any interest in rumors about girls. What are you saying? I don't know what you're talking about. You liar. Hey you,
Yes?
I hate to say it, but there's only one person in this world that's allowed to call me their brother.
Is that...
My parents got divorced when I was younger, and I have a little sister that my mother took with her. The only sister that I have is that girl, Shizuka.
What are you saying, Rentaro?
What I'm saying is that nobody besides Shizuka has any right to call me their big brother.
But I am Shizuka.
Huh?
I am your little sister, Shizuka.
What are you saying? Shizuka has a weak body, and she was little, and
Oh, come on, what year are you living in?
because... What?
You're in high school now, which means that Shizuka is also in high school. When I was 3 years old and you were being mean to me, you locked me in the bathroom and Dad had to come and break me out, didn't he?
I apologize for that time. Wait, if you know about that, then does that mean that you're actually Shizuka?
That's what I've been trying to say this whole time.
I see, so you are Shizuka.
I'm home, Rintaro.
Oh, welcome home. Wait, but why are you here? My little sister had always been the same little girl in my mind, and yet she had grown up to be this beautiful. After school, we made time for Shizuka to tell me all about her situation. When did you come back over here?
Just last week, because of Mom's work.
I see. Mom, well, is she?
Yeah, she knows already. When I said that I wanted to go to the same high school as you, she looked it up for me.
In that case, that's good. Even still, if that was the situation, then why didn't you come to see me earlier? We haven't moved houses or anything.
Well, that's because
Because what?
I wanted to surprise you, Rintaro.
Well, you definitely did surprise me, but
Even still, I definitely didn't imagine that you wouldn't know who I was. Even though I knew that you were my brother the moment that I saw you.
sorry.
That really hurt me.
Like I said, that was because... Yeah, I was shocked.
Shocked by what?
Because, you had become so pretty.
Really?
Of course.
Yay!
Hey, now if you move that much, it's going to be bad for you. Because you have a weak body, after all.
Listen, Rintaro, I'm a lot stronger now.
Is that so?
Yes, I can even play sports.
Really? I didn't know that.
Also, I can also get married soon, too.
I see. You are high school already. You've gotten so big.
So, here. I've already filled out the necessary parts, so all that's left to do is for you to sign. Here you go.
All right, leave it to me.
Okay?
This is where I put my name?
Yes, that's right.
Wait, what is this? It's a marriage certificate. What? You're getting married?
Yeah, why?
To who?
What are you saying? Who else could it be other than you, Rintaro?
That's true.
That's right.
Wait, obviously that's not going to happen.
What's the matter all of a sudden?
No, look, Shizuka. Marriage isn't something that a brother and sister can do to each other.
Of course I know that.
So you did know.
Of course I do.
If you know, then that makes this even worse. I never could have imagined that you play pranks like this, Shizuka.
This isn't a prank because we made a promise that when we became adults, we would be together forever.
Well, yeah, we did, but
Wait a minute. Does that mean...
what?
Wait a minute, Rintaro, do you not know that you and I are not related by blood?
What did you say?
Well, you and I are siblings, but we aren't biologically related. So we're what they call step-siblings. I found out when I entered middle school from my mom. Apparently, I'm actually the child of my mom's best friend. But my real parents that gave birth to me passed away in an accident, leaving only me behind. And so my mom now took me in and raised me.
Is that true?
I would never tell a joke about something like this.
That's true. My bad.
I think my mom always wanted to stay with you too, Rintaro. But because my mom had no choice but to take me, that's why she had to part ways with you.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
I know that Mom loved me and you the same way, so I don't think it's that she had no choice. The fact that I never doubted that you were my little sister should be proof of that.
That's true. I'm sorry. Anyway, now that we've resolved your uneasiness, please fill in the rest.
No, wait. That's a different story.
You promised, didn't you?
Like I said.
You promised, right?
Anyway, I can't think about marriage all of a sudden out of nowhere.
Okay, I understand.
So you understand?
What you're saying is that we need to date first, right? I guess I have no choice. That would be fine.
You're not understanding at all.
Wait, Rentaro!
I decided to just run away. What else was I supposed to do? That being said, even if I ran away, it doesn't solve any of the problems whatsoever. When I go to school the next day, Shizuka was going to be there anyway. For example, we're going to eat lunch together too.
How is it? Does it taste good?
Yeah, it's delicious. Looks like you're really good at cooking, Shizuka.
I practiced a lot so that I could become a good wife. Did this make you want to get married?
No, it's not that fast.
Come on, you're so mean, Rentaro.
For example, we would run into each other in the hallway at school,
Rentaro, where are you going?
the student council room.
I see. I'll come with you.
Did you have something there too?
Yes?
What is it? Did you forget your homework or something?
It's not like that.
Well, then, what do you need from there?
You.
Me?
Yes, I just want to be with you.
For example, we would walk home together. Where are you and Mom living now?
Pretty close to where you guys are still living.
I see.
That's right, that's right. Mom says that she really wants to see you too. If you'd like, come over to see us.
Yeah.
Because I think it would be hard for Mom to come over there to see you. It might be good if you ask for her permission to marry her daughter at the same time.
If I say that out of nowhere, that's only going to trouble Mom too.
But why?
Well, I'm her actual son, so without any context, I'm sure that would shock her.
It's not that there's no context.
Huh?
Because I've always been telling her that I was going to get married to you, and Mom already said that she would be fine with that.
Are you serious?
By the way, I've already spoken to Dad about it as well.
No way.
Because if you and I get married, we're going to have to become a family again. And I would want Dad to celebrate us after all. Anyway, that means that there's nothing that's going to get in between the two of us. All that's left is how you feel, Rentaro.
But still,
Is there something that you're not satisfied with me?
there's nothing like that. You're a really good girl, Shizuka, and you're cute.
Oh, please. So you want to get married straight away. I would be okay with that. Where would you like to have the wedding?
Looks like your ears have gotten really bad and you're only hearing what you want to hear. Listen, Shizuka. To me, in my mind, you're still my little sister that's a small girl. And then to suddenly talk about marriage, my feelings can't keep up with that.
Well, then hurry up and fall in love with me, please.
I wonder if that day is ever going to come. As of right now, I can't even picture it.
Hey, Rentaro, do you have a minute?
What's the matter? This was the captain of the girls' basketball team, who I normally had nothing to do with.
Yeah, this is about Mizuta. What do you mean, who? It's the cute girl that keeps calling you her brother all around school.
Oh, I see. Mizuta is Shizuka. That was my mother's maiden name. Well, I guess it's not technically a maiden name now, but...
There's actually something that I wanted you to ask her.
Who, Shizuka?
Yeah, I want to ask her to play in the upcoming practice match, but she keeps refusing and says no. And then I thought that maybe if you were to ask her, she might say yes.
Wait, why would you want Shizuka that much?
Oh, do you guys not actually get along? Looks like you don't know anything about Mitsuda.
Excuse me? Are you trying to start a fight with me?
That's not my intention, but didn't you know that in the world of girls basketball, she's actually a pretty famous player? And yet when she came to high school, she says that she doesn't want to play basketball anymore. So please, will you help us out?
My classmate bowed her head down to me. I was so shocked. My jaw was on the floor. So that happened today, but
I'm sorry, I don't want to cause you any trouble because of me.
no, it's not like there was any trouble. But is it true? That you're a famous basketball player?
Well, I don't know about being famous or not, but I was playing basketball. And, I was pretty good at it.
Why did you quit?
Because I was only doing it to make myself stronger. And now that I'm healthy, I guess there's no need for it anymore. Plus, I have a lot more important things to do right now, so I don't have time for it anymore.
What do you have to do?
Of course, to train to be the best wife.
Oh, really?
What is it, that cold response?
Nothing. It's just that it's not matching up with the image that I have of you in my mind.
What image is that?
I told you before, in my mind, you're still my tiny little sister with the weak body, Shizuka. So I guess I can't imagine a little girl playing basketball like that.
Do you want to see it?
What?
Do you want to see me playing basketball?
Well, I guess I am interested.
I see. Well then, let me show you.
So Shizuka agreed to fill in for the match. And so that weekend, there was Shizuka running all across the basketball court with nothing stopping her. She would get around not one, not two, but all of her opponents as she dribbled the ball. Even from far away, her shot was sinking into the net. There, I didn't even see a shadow of the weak little girl that I once knew. If anything, she only looked like an attractive girl, my age.
My brother was watching me. That was all I needed to make me move even better than usual. Yeah, my brother is watching me.
The last shot that flew out of Shizuka's hand was sucked in by the net, right as the final buzzer echoed throughout the stadium. Shizuka had the biggest smile on her face as the sweat glistened down her cheeks.
Did you see me, Rentaro?
She looked over in my direction and put up a peace sign. And for the first time, I felt my heart skip a beat. It was beating so loud, as if I was in love or something. On the way home,
Did you see it?
yeah, you were amazing.
Do you see me differently now? With this, are you able to look at me as a girl your age, even just a little?
I guess so. You're not little anymore, and you're not weak anymore either.
That's right. I can give birth to your healthy baby anytime.
You're moving way too fast. That being said, great job today. Really.
Rentaro,
What is it?
I played in the match today because I listened to your request.
Well, that's true.
Also, I won the game, too.
It was thanks to your play, I know that. What are you trying to say?
I won a reward.
Sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'll buy you ice cream on the way home.
Oh, you're still treating me like a little kid.
Well then, what am I supposed to do?
It's very easy. All you have to do is just write your name right here.
I won't sign that.
Why not?
But also, are you seriously walking around holding the marriage certificate?
Of course I am, because I never know when you're going to change your mind about it.
I won't sign the marriage certificate, but
Come on, please sign it.
I don't wanna. I'm not fully ready yet. But let's see. How about a date?
A date?
Don't you know? It's a word used when two people, not a brother and sister, but a guy and a girl, go out together.
I know. I'll go. I would like to go. On a date.
All right.
Yes. I'm happy.
Well then, let's go.
Rentaro,
What's the matter?
during the date, you're not going to be my brother anymore, okay?
Of course not, because it's a date.
Yes. And then once the date is over, then we can finally get married.
After that, we held hands and we walked home, talking about our plans for the date. After the date, whether I signed my name on the marriage certificate or not, that's a story for another time.